Today is August 15th, 2022, and we are Vermillion Enterprises here in sunny Spring Hill, Florida. What do we got silver at, Tim? About $20.30, I believe.
Yep.
And gold is at 1,782-ish. We had some drop last night in the metals market. I think we'll see a rebound somewhat today. Maybe not back up to where it was Saturday at close, but a little bit. I think it'll trickle back up a bit once the U.S. markets open here, if they haven't yet. So today, like I said, is August 15th. I figured we'd do a premium in this video. It is Monday. Give you guys a scene on what's going on here. We got one major update with pricing. Other than that, everything else is staying the same as last week. So let's do 1 ounce gold, Tim. We got 1 ounce gold buffaloes and 1 ounce gold eagles. We are selling them at the spot price plus 7%, and we're buying 1 ounce US gold at the spot price plus 4.5%. Eagles and buffaloes live in the shop, ready to go. We got 1/2 ounce American gold eagles in stock. We are buying them at the melt price plus 8% and selling them at the melt price plus 15%. So what's that cost to you guys? If gold is at 1782, you take 0.5 times that by 1.15. So your cost is going to be somewhere around 1,000 and what is that, 25, Tim? Is that what it says?
Yep.
All right, so that's where your cost out the door is going to be in that ballpark, depending on what the price of gold is at the time that you want to purchase. 1/4 ounce gold eagles, we are buying and selling them. We got them in stock, ready to go. We are buying them at the melt price plus 11%, and that is for, obviously, all this is for BU retail friendly material, and we're selling them for the melt price plus 18%. So that should put them somewhere around 18, let's see here, somewhere around 525, give or take. Just depends on what the market's doing. And then we got 1/10 ounce gold eagles. We're buying them at melt plus 15% and selling them at melt plus 22%, which should put them somewhere around 219, I think. Let's see, screw that up, 1782 times 0.1 times 1.22. 217 is right now about what the price is for a 1/10 ounce gold eagle. So live in the shop and ready to go, guys. We ship across the country. We ship via UPS or the Postal Service. Cheaper, lighter items go through the Postal Service. Heavier and more expensive items go through UPS. We accept payment via cash, credit, or not credit card, cash, wire, or Zelle. And we do not accept credit cards, no Venmo or PayPal, Cash App type things, no crypto or any kind of bank draft checks or money orders. So cash, wire, or Zelle. We're trying the 1 ounce foreign gold in the way of 1 ounce kangaroos. These are fresh materials, 2022s. We're selling them for a spot price plus $65 per ounce. They are live in the shop and ready to go. And we're buying 1 ounce foreign gold at the spot price plus $30 per ounce. So that's for your Krugerrands, your Maple Leafs, you know, kangaroos, pandas, whatever. So melt or spot plus $30 per ounce on the foreign 1 ounce gold. 1 ounce silver rounds, guys. We got them in stock, ready to go. No changes here. We're still buying 1 ounce silver rounds, retail friendly ones at spot plus 2, and we're selling at plus 3.25. These are going to be either like Buffalo rounds, Sunshine, APMAX rounds. They will be solid tubes, but I cannot guarantee design anymore, as one, we're going through it so fast, and two, also we're getting a lot in now across the counter from the customers. So, you know, the various designs. I know we bought like a bunch of Golden State Mint stuff the other day. So eventually those will come out and be in the mix also. So it's going to be solid tubes, retail friendly stuff, but it could be various designs. 10 ounce bars, Tim, live in the shop. These are Pioneer bars. We are buying the 10-ounce bars at the spot price plus $1.25, and we're selling at the spot price plus $2.95 per ounce. So that is, what do we say, Tim? 20.3?
Yep.
Is spot. So you add $2.95 to that, $23.25 per ounce on a 10-ounce bar. Times that by 10, so your out the door price is $232.50. Now that is if it is over $500 in value. Now remember, in the state of Florida, we have to collect 6.5% sales tax on bullion products and foreign products if the ticket is less than $500. If we're over $500, no sales taxes can be collected, but under 500 we have to collect the sales tax. So if you're thinking about buying generic bullion like the 1-ounce rounds or the 10-ounce bars or 5-ounce bars, I forgot to put the 5-ounce bars out. We do have plenty of 5-ounce bars in stock, guys. They're the same price points as the 1-ounce rounds. I just forgot to put one out. But if you're buying generic bullion under $500 in the state of Florida, we do have to collect 6.5% sales tax. So just keep that in mind. And we got kilos in stock. I forgot to put one of those out too. Damn, Tim, you're dropping the ball today.
Dropping the ball.
And so we got kilo bars and 50-ounce bars in stock. The kilo bars right now are Pioneer bars. They look just like this guy except 32.15 ounces. That's a 10-ounce bar there. And then the 50-ounce bars are the Fleur-de-Lis bars. We are buying kilos and 50 ounces at the spot price plus $1.20 and selling them at the spot price plus $2.35 per ounce. So they are live in the shop, ready to go. And 100-ounce bricks. We have those in shop. They are the Pioneer bars also. We're buying 100-ounce bars at the spot price plus $1, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $1.90 per ounce. And they are live in the shop, ready to go. So if you guys are interested in any, please let us know, and we'll get you taken care of on them. And I get asked all the time, well, what's the shipping cost? How do you handle shipping? We try to get as close to actual shipping costs as possible, but we do collect shipping costs on top of the whatever the items are that you're purchasing. So just keep that in mind. But they are as close to actual cost as we can possibly get. So to answer the question, what do we charge on shipping? It just depends on what it is and where it's going. So if you're interested in purchasing anything, reach out to the shop and we'll put together the total package for you, and you'll have the exact number out the door for you. That'll include the product, if there is applicable sales tax added, plus whatever the delivery costs are. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The big change in pricing today are Silver Eagles. So Saturday, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday we got cleaned out on our solid date tubes that we've purchased across the counter. So we are completely out of the old back stock. Now we're into this fresh material. And like I said in the previous videos, once we get to that point, we're going to have to raise our prices. So we have hit that point. So now we're cracking boxes. We are buying 1-ounce Silver Eagles that are retail friendly, solid date tubes. So that means 20 of the same date in the same tube, all be retail friendly for the spot price plus $10.50 per ounce. So we are purchasing them for, if silver's at 20.3, we are purchasing them for $30.80 per coin. Per tube, that's going to be, what is that, $616 per tube. Now, that's what we're purchasing at. Last week, we were selling them at plus $11. Now we're purchasing them at plus $10.50. And we are selling them for the spot price plus $12.75 per ounce. So that means at 20.3, add your $12.75, that means we are now charging around $33 a piece for them. And that per tube is going to be somewhere around $660 per tube, give or take. So that is unfortunate, but you know, the demand has been so hot on Silver Eagles, we blew through a massive amount of backdates, and now we're into fresh material. So we'll be cracking boxes now. Now I will say, if I get a big deal in, I can get a deal off of a dealer where I can get some cheaper. I'll lower the price back down until those backdates are gone. But at the moment, no said deal is available. So it's all going to be fresh material, guys. And that's just the way it is. Even though the premiums are ridiculous on Silver Eagles, I'm saying it, even though, you know, it's our premiums, they're ridiculous. It just is what it is. The demand is so high and availability is so low due to the direction that the Mint has decided to go this year with producing gold and Silver Eagles. So just keep that in mind, unfortunately. Junk 90, we got it live in the shop, dimes and quarters. We are paying the spot price plus $6 per ounce, and we are selling at the spot price plus $7.50 per ounce. So let's see, 20.3 at 6 times 0.715. So that means we'll be paying somewhere around 18.8 times the face value for silver dimes and quarters. And that's going to be your 1964 dimes and your 1964 quarters and before. And what are we charging for them, Tim? 20.3 plus 7.5 times 0.715. We're going to be charging somewhere just under 20 times face for them. And that number obviously fluctuates as the price of silver goes up and down. So that's currently what dimes and quarters are trading at. Half dollars are, we're buying them at the spot price plus $7.50 per ounce. And we're selling them for the spot price plus $9.50 per ounce, which just blows my mind, the premium on Junk 90. 3 years ago, it was at melt or even negative melt. Now it is $9 over. It's crazy. 20.3 plus 7.5 times 0.715. That means on halves, we're going to be somewhere around just under 20 times face. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's the same number as what we're selling the dimes and quarters for, so just under 20 times face is what we're paying for the halves. And what are we selling them for? 20.3 plus 9.5 times 0.715. We're selling them for around 21.3 times the face value. So that's going to be for your 1964 Kennedys, your Ben Franklin half dollars, and your Walking Liberty half dollars. That's going to be the rates on those. So if you guys have material that you would like to sell us, we'd greatly appreciate that, and you're welcome to send us in anything you want us to take a look at. We're always interested in buying material from our YouTube viewers, so we greatly appreciate that too. So I think that covers the premiums. What do you think, Tim?
I think, yep.
All right. So question for you guys is, do you like the longer videos that include the premiums plus the one-off items that we tend to sell from time to time, or would you prefer us to break it up into smaller videos where we do like maybe just a premiums video and then we have a separate video where we sell items and don't talk about premiums, keeping the videos at a shorter duration? It appears, Tim, that the analytics are not as good on the longer videos as they are on the shorter videos.
Yep. Once we start hitting that half-hour mark, the
things start to
analytics drop quite a bit.
So we'd like to hear from you guys. What do you prefer? Do you prefer one video with everything, or would you prefer smaller videos focusing on single topics, whether it's premiums, whether it's stuff we're selling, or just updates in the market? Let us know. You know, analytics only go so far. We're not playing Moneyball here, right, Tim?
Not yet.
Not yet. Have the A's won a World Series since they started Moneyball?
No, but pretty much every other team has adopted it.
I know, right? So it's so we're not playing Moneyball here, but at the same time, the analytics don't lie. So let us know what you guys think about that. So last week, I was inundated with people asking me what my thoughts were about the new IRS infusion of cash from the administration and hiring the 87,000 new IRS agents. And you know, there's a lot on my social media feeds are blowing up with this the same content and same well, the same content, right? People are
pretty much,
yeah, they're just blowing up our feed asking us what we think about this. So you know, I wanted, whatever you read on social media, you gotta be careful with, right? So
of course,
yes. So we did a little further digging into it, and we just asked Snopes, you know, what is going on with this? Is this true what is the actual factual, what is the actual facts here regarding what the IRS is doing with the 87,000 new hires and what I think it was $80 billion in infusion in cash. So I'm going to read you what Snopes had to say about it. So, the claim, basically, this is what's going around social media, is under the Biden administration, the IRS is hiring 87,000 new enforcement agents to come after and audit middle-class Americans. And that is literally like a ton of my social media feeds are being blown up with basically exactly that. Basically, they're coming after us. Snopes gives that a false rating. This claim, here's what they say. This claim misrepresents a 2021 U.S. Treasury Department report estimating that around $80 billion in funding would allow the IRS to incrementally hire nearly 87,000 employees by the year 2031. Not right now, not next year, but over the course of the next 10 years, starting in 2021. Most of those hires would be replacements for workers retiring from existing positions. They're just matriculating out, including not only IRS enforcement agents, which is what everyone's really concerned about, right? But also customer service and technology specialists.
Customer service.
Yes. If you ever dealt with the IRS on any level, they have no customer service. All right, it's zero. It's not that their customer service is like poor, like they're angry people working at the DMV. No, it's like non-existent. And that's from a guy that's gone through audits. So that's kind of funny. Maybe they're going to start a customer service department.
It'd probably just be a chatbot.
Yeah, it probably will be. But their customer service is non-existent as far as I'm concerned, as a person going through audits. According to the Treasury Department, audit rates for those earning less than $400,000 in actual income will not rise. Well, that could just be, double talk there, but at the same time, that is exactly what Snopes has on their website regarding it. I think Snopes is fairly reliable. I don't think they're too politicized, but I could be wrong about that. But that is a more broader explanation of it. Social media can become just an echo chamber, unfortunately. And a lot of things can get misconstrued and sent around not really representing the true facts. Is it appealing to hear that the IRS is stepping up their game? No, of course not. No, nobody wants the IRS to be looking at them, obviously. I've gone through, a couple years ago we went through an audit. I can tell you from my personal experience of going through an audit, it's not anywhere near as bad as what you think it is. First of all, if you ever do get, you go through an audit, have your accountant handle the whole thing. Don't try to do it yourself. That's the best piece of advice I can give everybody. And that is one reason why mine went so seamlessly. But the other thing is, we pay our income and our sales tax religiously on time, file all our paperwork. So they don't really look at us too much. If you're not doing those things, if you're not filing your tax returns, you're not paying if your sales tax as a business owner or your income tax as a private citizen in the workforce, yeah, they're gonna have problems with the IRS. They don't like that. But as long as you're filing on time and paying them the money that you're supposed to, they don't care. They're gonna leave you alone for the most part. Reason why I had my last audit is our sales tax exemption ratio is totally skewed, like puts us completely out of their normal acceptable range for businesses that generate our level of income or revenue. And so they're like, what is going on here? It looks so problematic. But once our accountant explains the nature of our business, explains what is exempt, they're like, okay, they didn't fine us anything. There was no back taxes owed. They just needed an explanation as to the nature of the business and why it's happening this way. It ended up costing me $750 because that was what my accountant charged me to handle going back and forth with the IRS. And that was that. It took, the one frustrating part about it, I will say, is it takes forever. Once I was served papers, God, it took at least 6, if not 8 months for the whole thing to be finalized. So, and because they're in no hurry. They're like in no hurry at all. Whereas, you know, you're like chomping at the bit. Oh, I want to get through this, and, you know, I want to get this done with, for obvious reasons, because it creates anxiety and angst. But at the end of the day, as long as you're doing everything the way you're supposed to, they're going to leave you alone. If they do audit you, it's not going to be bad. Take that as real advice from a guy that actually went through it. So, they just they'll just leave you alone as long as you're doing everything the way, you know, they want you to. But obviously nobody wants them looking in your you know, into your business. I totally get that. I'm one of those people. But at the end of the day, if they think that you're, you know, not doing things the right way, they are going to look at you. And I can tell you this, they still haven't even filed our tax returns from 2020 and 2021. That's how far behind they actually are. They've cashed our checks, but they have not filed our tax returns. And so they need to catch up, and they will. So I imagine this emphasis on them revitalizing the IRS is going to be largely catching up from all these missed tax returns that they got just sitting there in Detroit or Charlotte, wherever they're at. But, you know, time will tell. So as long as you play by the rules, they will leave you alone. It's just like filling out the anti-money laundering forms. As long as you play by their rules, they don't care. You come into our shop and drop 100 grand in cash, they don't care. As long as all the paperwork's filled out and, you know, you do things the right way. If you try to skirt around those rules, that's when they care. That's when they can become a product. So they're not, as a guy that's in the business and a guy that's gone through audits, they really are not the big bad scary wolf that everyone makes them out to be, as long as you're playing by their rules. If you're not, you can have major problems. So this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. We are at 5324 Spring Hill Drive in sunny Spring Hill, Florida. We are open for business Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tim, is there anything you want to add?
4 p.m. I thought it was 2.
Yes, Saturdays 10 a.m. to, I'm sorry, Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Good catch there. Is there anything you want to add to today's conversation? Anything you want people to chime into and leave comments about the direction of what we're doing here?
Well, so pretty much to avoid the taxes, just buy U.S. coins?
Yes, if you don't want to have sales tax collected on your purchases, just buy U.S. coins and currency.
And if you don't want paperwork?
Well, if you know, we're not going to advise anybody on trying to evade paperwork. If we do not collect more than $10,000 in cash on a transaction, we do not have to fill any paperwork out. But if we do collect $10,000 or more in cash from a customer, we do have to file Form 8300, which is an anti-money laundering packet. It is not a income tax or tax schedule. It's just for money laundering. You know, we do those religiously. And nobody gets jammed up over those unless we check that one box that says suspicious transaction, which is not a problem as long as everyone's following the rules, right?
Makes sense.
So it is what it is. The thing is, what's annoying about the anti-money laundering packet is, I will say this, is those were developed in 2005 once the Patriot Act came through, maybe 2001. I forget when exactly Form 8300s became law. Back then, $10,000 was, that's the threshold on, was a lot more than what $10,000 is today. So it's really an outdated number. That number really should change to like 50,000. And you know, because really $10,000 just, that gets you 5 ounces of gold. That's not an unusual transaction. So it definitely needs to be amended. Unfortunately, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. But it is what it is, so everyone's just got to play by the rules. And anything else, Tim?
That's it.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate all you're doing for us, and we love the orders coming and going. We stayed super busy with your guys' orders last week. And if there's anything we do for you, either buying or selling, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to assist. You guys have a great Monday. All right. Thanks a lot.